Welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. So I decided for Spooky Month this month, rather than just being generic spooky stuff, I'm doing stuff that has at least a little bit of eldritch themes. And I could think of no game that was a better match for that idea than Shadows over Loathing. So here we go. The Abyss. You could gaze into it for days. The nice lady at the desk says that this doorway leads back to your waking life. Alright. And now I have powers. Hold on, you're in the way. There we go. You awaken feeling surprisingly refreshed. Yesterday's adventures leaving you none the worse for wear. Your effects reset each day. Okay. That's not the one. That one. I'm a cheese wizard, and I have 25 XP that I could spend on... Well, I can't afford anything. What about perks? I don't know. I have no pants. I just noticed that I have no pants. Well, whatever. It's fine. It's a shelf for knickknacks and tchotchkes. There's an old rag doll on the top shelf. Must have been left by the previous tenant. Yeah, that's right.
Morning, Artemis. How'd you sleep? Wait, why are you still wearing those wet clothes?
All my other clothes burned up in a freak luggage fire.
Aw, geez, that's weird and unfortunate.
You seem less surprised by it than I would expect.
We've kind of gotten accustomed to weird and unfortunate stuff happening around here. You could pick out some clothes from the shop out front if you don't mind looking like someone's dusty old grandma.
I'll be alright, thanks anyway.
Well, once you've got the sleep out of your eyes, I've got another mission for you.
Another cursed thing?
Yep, I've had my eye on it for a while, but it keeps moving around. Mostly the readings put it at the local speakeasy, at the back of an alley, at the other end of the block. The artifact isn't there right now, but that's where I'd start looking. Maybe you can pick up some clues?
Alright, what am I looking for?
It appears to be a watch of some kind. A pocket watch, or maybe a wristwatch. I can't be certain.
A watch in the speakeasy in the alley. Got it. Anything else?
You'll need the password for the speakeasy. It's Fiddlesticks. Also, let me give you this to-do list. It's enchanted to always show you whatever's written on the chalkboard here.
Pretty neat trick.
Here's some meat for expenses, too. The army surplus next door should have anything you need in case things get rough.
That's ominous, but thanks. Alright. Chapter 1. Welcome to Ocean City. Can I buy some pants? The proprietor stands behind the counter. Hi there, my name is Artemis. Hello, fellow war enthusiast. I am Herschel. Herschel Wood. I wouldn't say I'm an enthusiast. Herschel's expression doesn't change. Can I interest you in any fine historical memorabilia? What's for sale? Alright. Y'all got like some pants? Just hats? That's cool. What weapon do I have right now? Wrong one. Wrong one. I have a pistol, that's right. It does Moxie plus 1 physical damage. But I am a cheese wizard, so I should find something that does mysticality damage. If you have such a thing. You do not. Oh, yes, you do. Trench spork. Perfect. That's better. This alley is where Jessica said the speakeasy was. Alright. You weave between various trash cans and piles of uncanned trash until you reach a serious-looking door. Knock. A little panel slides open near the top of the door, and narrowed eyes regard you through it. Password? Fiddlesticks? Okay, come on in. But you better not be a prohi. I'm not. Scout's honor. Speak easy, friend. This guy loves hitting those spoons together. A milky-eyed sot. The man behind the bar shaking up a storm. Wait, aren't those the fishermen from the Watchful Eye basement? You're so used to not thinking about where things go once you put them in a tube. This guy doesn't care about anything except the bass line. This lady seems to be dancing to a different song than the other people. This guy's been infected with the Charleston fever. The player piano trills a tune. This lady is making ethereal music with spirit-filled glasses. It's weirdly responsible for this illegal poison dispensary to have a first aid kit. Nice, I got a gauze pad and 3 gauze pads and 2 activated charcoal briquettes. Some weird symbols are carved into one of the floor tiles. These people are obviously on a first date and you shouldn't bother them. Alright, fine. Let's start with talking to... Don't bother him, he's bouncing. Hello, fishman. Hey, remember me from the tube? Beat a ton, we're off the clock. I didn't realize you could talk. I can talk about anything you like. Dickens, Flaubert, Brontes. What can you tell me about Dickens? I think his books are too long. What can you tell me about the Brontes? I think their books are too long. What can you tell me about Flaubert? I think his books are too long. What books are the right length? None. Okay, this was helpful. Enjoy your drinks. Uh-huh. Bartender. He looks up as you approach, but doesn't stop shaking. Hello. He grins. Hello, baby. Welcome to Oliver's Place. My name's Artemis. Whatever you say, baby. Are you Oliver? Oh, heck no. I'm Fancy Dan the Cocktail Man. Pleased to meet you, Dan. Hey, do you happen to know what time it is? Perhaps you have a watch on you? Sorry, baby. The only one around here who carries a pocket watch is the owner, Oliver Gluck. And he left about an hour ago to pick up our latest shipment of hooch. From who? From whom, baby? Before I was Fancy Dan the Cocktail Man, I was Fancy Dan the English teacher. Sorry, from whom? From the mob guys we always get it from. Whence is the hooch coming? Fancy Dan smiles. The old refrigerator factory. I see. How do I get there? Dan grabs a cocktail napkin and hands it to you. Thanks? Oh, haha, wrong napkin. Here. He takes that napkin back and grabs a different one with a couple of icons scrawled on it. Take the napkin. Napkin? As you take the napkin, Dan points at one of the icons on it. We're here behind Murray's store on Plunkett Street, so if you go out of the alley and then head straight for the edge of the napkin, you can't miss the factory. Thanks, Dan. Don't mention it, baby. Want a drink for the road? First one's on the house. Sure. What do you have to drink around here? Beer. I'll have a beer then. Excellent choice. Keep things simple. The bartender pours you a beer. Bottoms up. You drink the beer. You've had better beer, but you've definitely had worse beer. Okay, bye. What did that how did that affect me? Oh, I have +5 maximum HP. That's pretty good. And now I'm going to talk to the milky-eyed sot. He turns his head towards you and smiles. Buy him a drink. After a few moments and a few sips, he clears his throat and speaks. The lake is deep enough to drown dreams, but not the sins of the grandfather. Okay. I'm going to buy one more drink, and if I'm still just as confused, I'm going to leave. They try, but they'll never dam up the flow. Okay, bye. That's not what I meant to do. Somebody has scratched weird symbols onto the sidewalk here. There's so many weird symbols about. In the daylight, it's clear that this bank has been closed for some time. The door is fastened with 3 locks. That is the maximum possible level of security. What about 4 locks? In 1928, 4 lock systems are still dismissed as an unachievable liberal fantasy. Look under the welcome mat. Not a bad idea, but if you're gonna lift the welcome mat, you gotta know what you're looking for first. Do I? How much stuff can be under a welcome mat? Just a key to the bank's front door, as it turns out. The security at this place is inconsistent. Use the key. The door's locks are modeled on the monstrous mugs of the great hound Kerberos, 3-headed guardian of the underworld's banking sector. Each of the 3 heads has a name: Phylax, Methapon, and Sneaky Pete, and a keyhole deep in its maw. Those are almost some of the rivers of Hades, except Sneaky Pete. But they aren't quite right, and I'm not sure exactly... I haven't heard lore on Kerberos' heads having different names, but maybe they do. But this sounds like it's a combination of Phlegethon, Lethe, and Styx. This is probably Phlegethon and Lethe again, but also... I'm not sure where they're getting the M from for sure. Styx, Lethe, Acheron, Phlegethon, and the 5th one. There's 5. Styx is the one everybody knows. Acheron is the one that Charon... Kokitos! Kokitos. Alright, we're gonna open this one first. The key fits in the hole alright, but it's a labyrinth in the cylinder. You turn and turn and hear click after click, but nothing results. Alright, unlock Phylax. The head of Phylax lets the key inside easily enough, but offers up incredible resistance when you try to turn it. Heracles would have to use up all 12 labors just to get this thing going. Unlock Sneaky Pete. That's strange. The key turns over and over in the lock, but nothing happens. Something sneaky about this Pete, alright. Okay, leave the door alone for now. What were my stats again? 2, 3, and 2. Yeah, okay. Walk somewhere else? Sure. I guess we're heading to the fridge factory, but I think we'll do that in the next episode. So for now, bye-bye.